If you like to work on cars or if you like woodworking projects, you've got to check out this custom Broomfield home. This place is beautiful. It's on 2 acres of land. So let's go ahead and check this place out. This is going to be a 6-minute video, full YouTube walkthrough tour of this house. Shout out to Aimee Q. What up, Aimee Q? 8Z Real Estate, you're awesome. This is her listing, and it is just a gorgeous, gorgeous property. Very unique. Again, it sits on 2 acres of property. All right, so let's go check this place out. Here's what you can get in Broomfield for $1.2 million. So this neighborhood sits just north of McKay Lake. That's off of 144th in the northern part of Broomfield. The address is 1981 West 149th Avenue, Broomfield, Colorado. So we're on the market here at $1.225 million. You will get instant equity if you buy a house just like this because it appraised $40,000 above. All right, so it's a multi-level home. Technically, it's a bi-level. As you saw when you went into the entrance, there's the option to go up or down, but it is much wider than a lot of bi-level homes in that entryway, okay? It feels more like a ranch with a basement and a private suite, which we're gonna show you later on, which is totally a custom addition to this house up those stairs. But as you can see, it does not look like your typical 1960s home. Tons of big windows, lots of light, tall ceilings, and mountain views for days. This is looking to the south and the west, so you've got mountain views off this living room. I mean, I gotta say, just sitting in this home for a couple hours felt so cozy. It feels like you're out in the countryside. All right, let's go upstairs here because the addition they built was unlike anything I've seen in a 1960s home, okay? The total square footage, by the way, on this place is just under 3,600 square feet. It's 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. And this entire level up here is a primary suite that was totally custom built. You can see basically most of this entire room is windows. The way that it sits compared to these other lots makes it extremely private. So it really does feel like your own oasis over here. They have a really big closet with these custom built-ins and a really nice bathroom, which I'll show you in a minute too. But it just kind of feels like you're the king of the castle up here. I can say that. As you saw in the beginning of this video, this home sits on a lot of acreage and it has a barn and a workshop that's 2,400 square feet. We're gonna see that later on, which is really like the main feature of this house, other than this primary suite, which is awesome. But if you like to work on cars and stuff and you're into projects, this is like a workshop dream or a workman's dream or something like that. You can maybe tell by the way I'm talking about it. I'm not really a worksmith car person, work on project stuff. That's not me, but if that's you, this house is awesome. It rocks. Okay, so now we're going downstairs, which you can enter the basement from that first part of the bi-level or over here on the other side of the house, which is pretty cool. So over here we've got a really wide open space for it's set up for like a game room, poker room, living room. There is a kitchenette down here with a dishwasher. So it's not just like some small sink. This is like a kitchen, a functional kitchen with a room and a bathroom. And there's another room over here. So guests, or if you've got like that kid who comes from college, you know, or if you've got a high schooler who just wants their own space, or if you've got in-laws that live with you, like this downstairs area is functional in a lot of different ways. So we'll head out the front again. You can see there's a large fenced-in front yard. And then later on here in a minute, I'll show you around the side. There's a big side yard, which is a separate area, also fenced in for like grilling, and it's got a nice big patio. And then on the other side of the house is where the main workshop is. So as you can see, that's the primary suite was up there. We can see it again from the side of the house, but it does not look like a regular 1960s house because this entire thing is basically custom. Garage is over here. Something that was nice about this home when I drove in and out of it is you could like literally drive circles in the driveway. There's just tons of space to pull in cars, trucks, trailers, bikes, RVs, you know, like if you're into all that stuff and you want land and space for your toys, I mean, this is pretty much as good as it's gonna get, especially for this 1.2 price point, I'll be honest. Especially in this neighborhood, okay? So in this neighborhood, all these lots are big, but they vary quite a bit. And in the last 7 years, the homes that have sold, there's 7 of them, they range from $1.2 to $3.6 million. So even though this is a very nice home, it really is like the entry level to this neighborhood. just because of the price. Again, it's on the market at $1.225 million, and it just hit the market about a month ago. All right, so I'm gonna walk out. This is the second part of the driveway I just walked out, and I'm gonna walk in on the third part of the driveway. There's literally 3 different entrances to this home. So in case 1 or 2 wasn't enough, you got 3. Over here, and everyone who, because I was doing an open house this day that I did this tour, everyone who came in was like, is that part of the house? Like all the way over there? It's like, yeah, this is a 2-acre lot, baby. And that workshop is like the main feature. So I'm just gonna walk really slowly through this so you can see it, but it's got a car lift. So I'll just tell you exactly what this is. This is perfect for an automotive enthusiast or a mechanic or a woodworker or anyone seeking an executive scale hobby or business space. Can you tell that I read that off the description? That Aimee Q did a great job writing that. That's really what this is. It's for all those things. If you're into any of that stuff, I'm telling you, this is something you've absolutely got to check out in person. Again, the address on this place is 1981 West 149th Avenue in Broomfield, Colorado. 2 acres of property, custom built 1960s home with the biggest workshop I've ever seen, basically, probably in my whole career. If you drive out of this neighborhood straight to the west, this is the view. So I wanted to stop and show you what this looks like. I mean, the panoramic mountain views for days. This is what people love about living in Colorado, is mountain views. And when you are here, you know, just about 30 minutes east of the mountains, you actually get this nice big wide open view. All right, hope you had fun with that tour.